What's up guys, Enigma here, and today I'm going to be reacting to cheaters getting caught red-handed. When we encounter a stressor, our brains use its sympathetic nervous system to decide which response to go into, how to deal with the threat. There are three main responses. Those are fight, flight, and freeze, with freeze being the most common. The woman in this video decides to go into the flight response to get away from her boyfriend. He's acting very aggressive, very dominant. She's basically trying to get out of the situation and reduce the risk of danger to her. She goes around the corner as a way to get away from her boyfriend because she fears him. And then she actually goes on the bed and uses the bed covers as a blocking technique. Blocking in body language is when we put something between ourselves and the stressor. So she's actually using the bed covers as a sort of shield to put distance between herself and her boyfriend. This shows very clearly the relationship. She feels very submissive and he feels very dominant and in control. And as the guy comes closer to confront her, she actually jumps across the bed, which is another distancing behavior. Distancing behaviors, for those of you that don't know, is the brain's way of putting distance between itself and a stressor to reduce the risk of danger.
Stop! Stop, dude! Why do you lie to me all this fucking time?
I'm calling you the police because you just fucking ruined $1,000, you stupid bitch. Okay, alright.
Call the cops. Call the fucking cops. Because you lied to me the whole time. In October, you said you weren't talking to her. And you were talking to her and you just fucking called her babe right now. Right? So am I wrong to overreact again? Am I fucking wrong?
So this guy's doing distancing behaviors with his eyes. He doesn't want to look directly at the woman, which shows that he actually feels submissive. Maintaining strong eye contact could be seen as a challenge if someone submissive does it to someone more dominant than themselves. This guy is being non-confrontational. He doesn't want to encourage anything to happen because he fears he's at risk. This demonstrates very clearly that he's submissive and she is the dominant one in this context. However, she's being confrontational. Her proxemics, which defines the distance between people in communications, gets narrower. She tries to get closer to this guy, showing that she doesn't fear his response. It's the opposite of a distancing behavior. If you do distancing behaviors, you're afraid of someone, but if you actually confront them and you reduce your proxemics, you get closer, that shows that you feel dominant and you're actually trying to encourage the situation. You're trying to escalate the situation further. Another thing that shows that she feels more dominant is the fact that she doesn't put her arms up to defend herself. She's confident she doesn't need her hands because she doesn't see this guy as a threat.
Fuck off!
Fuck you! You fucking liar! All you do is fucking lie!
You just fucking ruined $1,000
I
worth of
don't
my
give a
shit!
fuck! Fucking liar! You fucking lied to me since you moved in!
Look at the damage she's done.
Call the fucking cops.
Look what she's done.
The guy then falls to the floor. This is him trying to be submissive and non-confrontational. He's trapped in the room with her. He can't really get out. He can't walk and leave. So the best response is to lie down and be non-confrontational. I would say he's exhibiting what's called the freeze response. He doesn't want to provoke a reaction. He can't escape and he doesn't want to fight. So he drops to the floor to not be a threat to the woman, trying to de-escalate the situation basically.
Do you hear me? I'm gonna fuck you up. You hear me? You goddamn right, bitch. I'm gonna fuck your goddamn ass up. That's my good motherfucker. You lucky I'm goddamn 5 months motherfucking pregnant, bitch. Because I fucked your goddamn ass up, you little crying ass, sissy ass bitch. But yeah, you wanna suck my motherfucking boyfriend's dick, bitch? Huh?
Now, the woman in black trousers clearly feels more dominant in this situation. Her proxemics are closer. She tries to square up to the person. She tries to be as confrontational as possible, showing that she doesn't fear the person. She feels dominant and in control. However, the other woman is distancing. She's trying to be as non-confrontational as possible. She tries to use her phone as a way to basically divert attention from the stressor, to calm herself down. This clearly shows the relationship between the two people. One person feels much more dominant than the other, and the others being submissive, trying not to provoke any reactions. However, the woman in the black trousers then tries to block the woman from leaving the store. This is a very, very dominant behavior and shows that she feels very much in control, so much so that she physically assaults this woman. She sees herself as the one in control of the situation, and she'd be right, the woman is acting submissive to her. She's not putting up a fight, so she can do whatever she wants really in this situation.
You wanna suck somebody's motherfucking dick knowing goddamn good and well? The fuck you gonna do? You wanna talk shit on motherfucking Facebook, bitch? I'll beat your motherfucking friend because you're fucking my goddamn baby daddy, bitch! That's why!
Hey, it's enough. It's enough.
You got me fucked up, bitch! I will fuck your goddamn life up! You understand me?
Again, the woman not in the black trousers does more distancing and pacifying behaviors. So pacifying behaviors, for those of you that don't know, is the brain's way of releasing stress. In our brains, we have what's called the limbic system, and that's basically tasked with reducing our stress and dealing with it. This causes us to do pacifying behaviors. So these include scratching, fidgeting, and rapid head movement, rapid eye movement. All of these things are pacifying behaviors and are used to calm us down. The woman not in the black trousers is doing numerous pacifying behaviors and distancing behaviors. She's trying to get away from the stressor, and she's trying to calm herself down by doing these pacifying behaviors. This shows us that she's feeling very threatened, very stressed, but is also submissive. And finally, when the woman in the black trousers is done, she lets the other woman go. Notice how she totally controlled the whole situation. She didn't let the woman leave until she decided it was appropriate. This shows that she's very, very dominant.
Cik berapa orang cik dalam bilik? Ha? Ya. Cik berapa orang dalam bilik?
எப்படி என்ன கதை கட்டுன என்ன கதை கட்டுன
Dia seorang orang. Cik datang berapa orang? Ha? Berapa orang?
எப்படி நான்
Abang இருக்கா?
பாத்துக்கோ உள்ள இருக்க தர 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 அருவாத இந்த தேடி அவனுக்காக
Now, I didn't know this, but in China, you can actually call the police on cheaters. I think that's very, very cool. And here's why. When you have an authority figure in a situation like this, no one takes sides. Basically, what would happen normally, and you can see it in all of these clips, is one person will be more dominant than the other, which means there's a power imbalance. And in relationships, there's usually just two people. So if one person has all the power and it's us versus them, it's what he said or what she said, having a third party adds a level of stability because now there's someone that they both have to look up to and both have to convince of their points. And they're not going to fight each other because they're fearing this more dominant third party. It's a very, very good way of sort of calming a situation down. The guy opens the door all of the way when he sees the police. However, when he realizes his family are there, he starts to shut the door. This is a blocking behavior. He's using the door as a way to block the stressor. Now, as I said, the police are acting as an authority figure. So both parties, the women talking in the background and the guy, are both looking at the police officer. All of their attention is diverted to them. They're not even looking at each other. They're not showing any signs that they're angry at each other. They're just trying to vent to the police officer. This stops potentially violent altercations happening, which is very, very good in my opinion. This goes back to caveman times when the pack alpha was the one everyone looked to. Animals and people never used to make their own real decisions in a situation like this. It would be the alpha who decides. And we've carried that into the modern world. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. And also check out my Patreon if you'd like to support the channel further.